Today's workout is going to be 3 rounds. It's going to start off with 18 bench press. This bench press is going to be a lighter load at 135 for the men and 95 for the women. Once you finish 18 bench press, we have 12 alternating dumbbell snatches. This weight is intended to be heavy. We're not specifying what kind of weight that is, but if you're traditionally using a 50-pound dumbbell for the workout, I recommend that you increase it to about 65 pounds. So again, we're trying to go for something that's relatively heavy. Once you finish those 12 alternating snatches, then we have 6 sandbag to shoulder. We're going to go ahead and get that sandbag on top of the shoulder, not over the shoulder. And that's going to have us trying to attempt to show a little bit more control on this movement. The weight today for the sandbag is going to be 100 pounds for the men and 75 pounds for the women. This is going to be a manageable load, and more than likely you should be able to get a few touch and go reps completed in each set. They may not all be touch and go, but I think that you can at least give it a try. Now, when we start here, after the round has been completed, you will rest 2 minutes. So you have 18 bench press, 12 alternating snatches, and then we have 6 sandbag to shoulder. Once that round is over, you'll go ahead and complete 2 minutes of rest before you start over again. When you finish your 3rd round, you'll go ahead and call time. That is going to be the time that we note. That'll include 2 of those rest periods. Now, when we do the bench press, even though it's on the lighter side, we want to be aware of that control, okay? So we don't want to just haphazardly move through 18 reps. We want to make sure that we are set up with good foundation. We're going to make sure our feet are firmly on the ground, the bar is rolled out, and go ahead and get that first start position of a lockout. We're going to come down, elbows come slightly forward towards your heels, and then we're going to press that bar right back up. We're going to try to do 18 reps in a smart set. For some of you, that will be an unbroken set, and others of you, that may be broken up in a few different sets. Once you finish that, you're going to move forward to the dumbbell snatch, and we're going to go ahead and complete alternating snatches for 12 reps. That's going to be 6 on each side, and we will touch the ground on every single rep. Both heads of the dumbbell will touch at the same time with that floor. We're going to come on up and go all the way through. Remember, we're not trying to throw our head and shoulders back to the wall behind us as we snatch. We're going to try to keep this object as close to our chest, trying to stay nice and tight and rigid through the back position, jumping that weight up and arriving up overhead. You can switch however you'd like with this dumbbell to go into the other side. And then finally, we have those sandbag to shoulder. We're going to talk about that touch and go and how we can achieve that. We are going to go ahead and get this into a good power position, so we will get rounded. We want to make sure we have a good grasp on this bag. I'm going to go ahead and pull it into my body, and I'm going to pop it up to my shoulder. From here, you're going to go ahead and drop it down into that free hand, lightly tap, and again, use that hip to pop it up for the next rep. We want to make sure that we're looking at the clock as soon as we finish that 6th rep so that we have our rest time. Now, this workout can be completed in one station for multiple people. You could just stagger it by 2 minutes, and more than likely, you will not run into the person in front of you. So if you need to share stations, a staggered start will work just great. This workout's going to be fun. Remember, each effort or each round will have a rest after it. So that means that you should be feeling pretty fresh when you start your round. And that means intensity is going to be a little bit higher on the start of every single round. It's going to make it fun and interesting.